Paul Dolan, Happiness by Design, Change What You Do, Not How You Think. Welcome to the insightful world of Happiness by Design, Change What You Do, Not How You Think by Paul Dolan. This summary will leave you contemplating happiness in a refreshingly new way as it explores the significance of balancing purpose and pleasure in our everyday lives. With a focus on the role of attention, the book emphasizes how our surroundings and prioritizing our activities can impact our joy, sense of purpose, and overall well-being. By the end of this summary, you'll learn why being mindful of our present activities and reshaping our environment and habits can lead to increased happiness.
The key to happiness. Happiness is a combination of joy and purpose. In order to maximize your happiness, it's important to balance pleasurable and purposeful activities throughout your day. The right mix of work and play depends on your personality. Additionally, true happiness is based on spontaneous emotion rather than a general life situation. By actively engaging in both pleasure and purpose, you can improve your overall happiness. The key to happiness. In order to be happy, you must focus your attention on what brings you happiness. However, our attention is limited, and we often dwell on negative thoughts about past and future events. We give more attention to unfamiliar things rather than cherishing the good things we do on a daily basis. To feel happy, you need to recognize the attentional mistakes you make and develop personal strategies to avoid them. The battle between System 1 and System 2. Our unconscious behavior and environment influence our decisions, often leading to negative outcomes. This is because our brain has two systems, System 1 and System 2. System 1 is primal and automatic, while System 2 is conscious and decision-making. Our focus and decisions often lean towards negative things, leading to impulsive decisions. Our environment can also affect our decisions, resulting in behavior that is against our ultimate goals. Therefore, by becoming aware of our thought processes, we can train ourselves to make better and more positive decisions. The ripple effect of our behavior. Our decisions are interconnected, and our past, present, and future actions impact each other. This phenomenon is known as behavioral spillover. It can be advantageous or disadvantageous depending on whether we behave positively or negatively. Positive actions can inspire more positive behavior, but negative behavior can have a domino effect, leading to a cycle of negativity. The key to being happy is to be aware of how our actions influence each other and strive for positive spillovers while avoiding negative ones. The pursuit of happiness. Are you constantly striving towards happiness? Be careful, as humans tend to overestimate the impact of major changes, and our perception of the future is shaped by peak moments of pleasure and pain from our past. Focusing too much on future achievements and goals can also negatively impact our present quality of life. Set realistic expectations, and don't forget to enjoy the present moment. Finding happiness today and tomorrow. The key to making decisions that bring happiness both today and tomorrow is by learning to listen to feedback from our activities. Through tracking methods like the DRM, we can discover which activities and people bring us the most pleasure and purpose. Asking friends and family for their objective view can also help. It's essential to use this feedback to foresee our future happiness while avoiding overthinking minor decisions. Brain deception for happiness. Discover how to use unconscious changes to achieve your happiness goals by altering your environment, habits, and social surroundings effectively. The way you shape your environment can have a tremendous impact on your happiness level. By making simple changes to the setting of your daily activities, you can improve your mood, form good habits, and avoid bad ones. The key is to deceive your unconscious brain into making positive changes. Even changing the light bulb in your workspace can affect your productivity and alertness, as it biochemically stimulates your brain. Setting up prompts and incentives around you can encourage you to adopt positive behavior automatically. For instance, planning your workout clothes and music playlist the night before can help you stick to your exercise routine. Surrounding yourself with supportive people who share the same goals can strengthen your efforts. Partnering with someone who has similar objectives can create a spirit of camaraderie while pushing each other towards your ultimate goals. Sharing your objectives publicly can make you feel more obliged to meet them and help you remain accountable while reaching out for support. Finally, it's crucial to break down bigger plans into smaller, more manageable steps. Be realistic in setting achievable targets and establish a realistic plan to reach them. Happiness is not elusive. You can use a systematic approach to create the right environment, habits, and social support that you need to achieve your goals. Break free from distraction. In a world filled with constant distraction, our overall happiness suffers. Jumping from task to task comes with a cognitive cost, leading to decreased effectiveness. To avoid the perils of distraction, establish new defaults and commit to focusing on the present. By breaking free from the lure of technology and embracing mindfulness, we can gain greater enjoyment and purpose in our everyday activities.
As we conclude our journey through happiness by design, it's essential to remember that happiness is best achieved by striking a balance between purposeful and pleasurable activities. Recognizing the importance of attention, it's vital to focus on the positive aspects of the present rather than dwelling on the past or the future. By understanding how our unconscious processes affect our emotions and experiences, and changing our environment and habits, we can influence our own happiness. So, embrace the valuable insights from Paul Dolan's work and set yourself on a path to discovering what truly brings you joy and meaning.